Yo, bloody hell!
Oh, mate, told me about it, man. It's been a while, man. So we
It's
do
been a
apologize.
while,
It's
man. It's
been a
been a
while. Sorry
while.
to our fans that follow us. I do apologize. We do
Yeah,
apologize,
nah,
but we're
yeah,
back
we
here.
something life gets
We're
in the
here
way,
to
man.
cover.
But we're getting back
Yeah,
in this, man. We're getting back in this, bro.
we're back. We're here to cover chapter 1115, 1115. Yeah, 1115.
One thousand one
And
hundred and fifteen. Yeah, but yeah.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, we're here. We're hoping that you're here to follow us on this journey ahead when we
mm,
cover what goes on in this chapter. All right, so One Piece.
let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. All right, so we left off where from a while back, from
Yeah,
chapter
I really can't
114.
remember how we left off, man. To be honest.
Ah, don't worry, man. I got you, bro. I got you,
Got you.
man.
You got me. I'm not
Forty's
where
got
you at, me, man. You got me. Ah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
you.
Let's go. Let's
so
go.
what's so my bad. So from the last chapter, basically what it is we found out from Vegapunk that the whole world is sinking,
Oh
and
yeah. Yeah, I remember that day now.
and
Yeah.
at the same time, during that period, there was a man that went out to sea called Joy Boy. We finally find out about Joy Boy and how
Oh.
he was the very first pirate that went out to sea.
Oh, my boy,
Obviously, the
Joe.
introduction.
Yeah, yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
yeah, so obviously the introduction of the Mother Flame as well. We find that out when we see Saturn like pretty much just ripping everything apart, trying to get to the Mother Flame, whatever it is. Well, not the Mother Flame, sorry. Trying to get to the transponder snail to stop the video that's
Feed. Yeah.
shown, the video feed that's shown live across the whole world in the One Piece universe. Yeah, and we're off to a. It's just been like pretty much chaotic, We got Luffy that was fighting the Walkery. Well, you could say the Gorosei, but at the moment he's just been like trying to fight Walkery, but to no avail, because it's let's just say that the amount of times he keeps hitting him,
Yeah, it's nothing
it
happening.
kind of hurts him in a
Yeah.
way that it's not doing no damage to Walkery, but it's doing damage to Luffy himself.
Mm.
So that all happened in chapter 1114. So we
From there, yeah.
continue into 1115, where now where we are, it starts off that the whole world is still listening to what Vegapunk has to say.
Yeah.
We're now in the flower capital, Wano Kingdom, right?
Hmm.
And it wasn't such a long time ago where that arc finished. We're now seeing Momonosuke, and we're now seeing uh Kiemon
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
others in the background,
They all
and
listening to
obviously, yeah,
they're all listening
and
basically.
yeah, everyone's listening pretty much, yeah, yeah, you know. And it seems that in some way, uh, my guess is that Momonosuke must know something about Joy Boy because because if you read over here, it says so Joy Boy was a pirate. He
He
sounds
sounds
just like Luffy.
yeah.
Kiemon is just like, you've heard of him, my lord. So in essence, maybe during the time when Odin was out with Roger's pirates,
He
when
must
they
have heard
found out about the
it.
wild, they must have learned it, and Momonosuke read that journal and pretty much read the history of what went down back in those days. Because
Mm.
obviously Odin wrote it down in his journal, and Momonosuke
Yeah,
is going to end up reading it because obviously that's his
yeah, that's it.
father's journal.
Yeah, yeah. That's true.
So there's not much that we can say, but Momonosuke
He's heard
pretty
of him,
much,
but
yeah,
yeah.
he's heard of him, yeah, you
Yeah.
know. Then we go into the brig. Now I
Oh
don't know
my
if you want to
days.
cover this part. Do you want to
Oh
cover
my
this?
days. it's it's the real straw hats. But they're not really straw hats anymore, are they?
No,
They're what you call it now? They're fake.
Kid
They're fake
Pirates.
fake fake pirates. Now they're cosplaying as bloody the kid pirates now, isn't it?
Mono Black.
What a black card these days. I just love how it Killer, like his face isn't even covering his mask. His mask isn't even covering his face. It's like, yeah, it's like he's half broken. He's painting most of it on his face. Look, if you see it,
Yeah,
he's
no,
not.
I'm seeing it, man. I'm seeing it, my bro.
He's not even trying, man. I was like, why? What is this,
Yeah,
man?
nah. he ain't even trying. You know, like
Yeah,
they,
bro.
they they ain't even trying. But everyone believes that the next pirates that they're gonna cosplay is Law.
Who knows, man?
Who knows? Because obviously he went from he's now gone from Straw Hats to now the Kid Pirates. Possibly the Hot Pirates could be next. You never
Yeah.
know. But it's funny because uh
You know, it's funny. Like
if you
he's
read
like
it,
he's bare
yeah,
admiring kids pirate, like the kid pirates. He's like,
yeah,
oh man, he's not as strong as our captain, right? He's like, nah, man, leave the
yeah,
guy alone. He's dead already. Like they know what happened to him. Yeah, what happened to
yeah,
him, Shanks. It's like, well, that's the captain we love, innit? Yeah, and there's no
yeah.
way he's stronger than he. There's no way then he's weaker than Joy Ball. It's like, and then they're all correct. No, boy,
Joy Ball as well, you
boy,
know.
no, Joy Ball. No, 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 boy, boy. I was like, what? What the hell,
Oh
man?
man. You know, I'm surprised they even made a comeback in this, you know.
Yeah, man, I thought they were like fucking. They
Gone
wouldn't
for
come
good,
back.
but hey,
Yeah,
listen, you never know. These characters, if they're coming back, I always say that characters from East Blue Saga are gonna come back one day. People don't believe
but
me,
you
but
know what?
that's
You know what? With the like, I want to mention something. You know, with the previous chapters, yeah, like
mm,
when Vegapunk started broadcasting his messages, and you get to see what the others are doing.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like it's kind of it's showing Oda's where it's like, yeah, the message is broadcasting everywhere. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Nobody's not
Everywhere.
everywhere. It's like everywhere. And if you
Mm,
add further into the chapter, you see that there are some characters that we haven't seen from ages ago, like making
mm.
appearance, and they're listening to
No,
like
that's what I'm saying. Remember, because we did say that it was everywhere, but most places that aren't like most, you could say countries that aren't as rich only
yeah,
have the
yeah,
radio to listen to. They
yeah,
don't
yeah.
have like the screen where,
I like
but
that because like there's like the message is like it's not like, oh yeah, it's closed. It's like Vegapunk made it so that it broadcasted everywhere. So there's not
that's
one
why
single person that doesn't know about the history. So he's like, yeah, yeah, I
exactly
need to make sure that
everyone
everyone knows.
knows.
Yeah,
But this is
and
exactly why the girls say are panicking, my
yeah,
bro.
yeah, that's not that it's true. No one, I don't blame them for panicking. Like shit, if everyone finds out, like fuck, what? Like it's us against them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
They're gonna start.
like a
They're gonna start getting
revolt.
smart. Yeah, they're gonna start smart. They're gonna start getting smart. It's like, hey, yeah, hold on, there's something wrong about this. If Vegapunk's saying what is true, then like, what the fuck is the world
Mm,
government doing about it? And they're gonna start asking questions.
mm,
It's true, man. And they're gonna start a
you know?
revolution, man. And then the revolutionary army, they're gonna start looking at the revolutionary army. Like, you know what? These guys ain't that bad, you know.
Yeah. No, but then some of them still believe that the Revolutionary Army are right. That's why it's like the world's in conflict, as you can see. Some of them are for the revolution, some of them are against them. Just like
Yeah,
some of
yeah,
them are for the
yeah. But
navy
this
and some of them
message,
are
you know
against them.
what? This message will probably aid the revolutionary armies.
It
You
probably
know,
will, you know, and
yeah,
then we'll
you
probably
never know.
finally see Dragon in action instead of
Yeah,
staring.
hopefully. Bloody hell, this guy's hasn't done anything. And what's the
You know
point of
what,
making
Dad?
someone? What's the point of making someone so cool and make him do nothing? It's just like do something. It's like when you poke it, do something.
You
You
have
know
to
that
ask the
meme.
same thing for. You
You
have
know
to say
that
the same
meme.
thing for Shanks.
Yeah, but do something.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. What
oh,
meme
you
was
look
that
cool.
though?
I don't know. It's that meme where it's like he grabs the stick, he starts poking it. Do something. Do something
Oh
cool.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Do
nothing.
something.
But yeah. Anyway, yeah.
But
It's
yeah.
basically Vegapunk is like still continuing his messaging, and he's like,
Mm.
look, he's read only like a handful of the polygriffs, and
Yeah,
then what
yeah.
he's found out is like what I found out there was the record what he read was that there was a war that happened, and it was against Joy Boy's enemies, which was the world government of today,
Mm.
and
Mm.
he was a pirate that checked out.
Yeah.
And then he goes into more detail. And while that he's going into more detail, you see the giants that running away from Mercury. Like you see Leafy, Dory Burry, they're all running away from the
Mm.
giant war in it. And then while that's happening, Vegapunk is going through the events like more accurately, there was an army that was put together by the 20 kingdoms known as the Alliance. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but before that, Yasin, before
Yeah.
that, you don't see what's his name from the girl say just emitting some like he's pissed
No,
off,
no,
like
no,
he's
no. It's
emitting.
not. Yeah, no, that's after. After I read that bit, then you see that image, and then I was gonna
Oh,
bring it up,
okay.
man. Yeah. He's
Oh,
getting
my
pissed.
bad, my bad, sir,
Yeah, he's
sir.
getting pissed. He's getting pissed. Like you can see,
Mm.
like,
Oh,
like he's knocking down all this transporter snails. Like he's pissed. He's like, fuck, guy, that
mm.
thing in it.
Sorry, my bad, my
And
bro.
then Vegapunk was like, and then he's like, he doesn't know that he
Mm.
like you might say they had no other choice in it. What with Joy Boy's faction, and he doesn't know what sparked the war. He couldn't say he was right or wrong,
Yeah,
and he's just simply stating that those two had conflicting ideology, and it came to head. And from there, you see like a silhouette of Joy Boy. You see him?
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
see it.
it's a bit
He's
like
in, yeah,
it's a bit like
kind of like Luffy,
Luffy.
Nika.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
Nika. So he's because we always
So
confirmed that.
weirdly enough,
Yeah,
before you continue, sorry about that. Weirdly enough,
yeah,
they're basically stating that there was Luffy, who's the
mm,
present,
mm,
Nika, sorry,
mm.
no, Joy Boy, who was like 900 years before, and then
Yeah,
before that was the man that started like there was the it was Nika, like the ancient kingdom, like very way past Joy Boy's time. So there
yeah,
was
but was that's
Nika.
Joy Boy. Yeah, that's Joy Boy, isn't it?
No, but that's what people are. But here's the crazy thing. From what I'm seeing, I don't know if it's true, but from what
Yeah,
I'm seeing, there's three images. Right? Someone's got the Nika from the ancient kingdom. Then they got Joy Boy from
which is that guy.
from the
Yeah,
which is 800 900 years ago, and then they got Luffy, which is the present time. So they're stating, sorry, that there was three
oh
versions. Right.
yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah.
Right.
So, but the
So
silhouette that we're seeing now, that's Joy Boy, though, isn't it?
that's probably Joy Boy that we're seeing right
Yeah,
now. So
it's
you
Joy
see
Boy.
the
That's
silhouette.
that.
You see the
Yeah,
silhouette where it looks like he's running in the air, and and that was pretty much what Luffy was doing, where he's running in the air and he's like in the moon.
yeah.
They're saying that's Nika, and then Luffy's gone ahead and just copied that same stance where he's running. You see where Luffy right when
Yeah.
he turned into
Yeah.
Gear
But
5
he
and he
looks
jumped
like,
in the air.
he looks
Yeah,
like
but
Joy Boy.
yeah, but
Said
he look
because
yeah.
of
So
that
that they're
blouse.
saying that version was Nika, and then they're
Mm.
saying this version that's jumping in the air was Joy Boy, and then you have Luffy. I could be wrong, but we'd have to do I'd have to
Wait.
do my research.
So wait,
You know,
the one that's jumping in the air in the moon is Nika. The one that the silhouette we're seeing now is Joy Boy, and
Joy
then
Boy.
Luffy is doing the combination of two.
Yeah, he's doing the
Okay,
combination of two.
okay, cool.
You know, and
Okay.
this is from what I've been seeing in it because from
Yeah,
what
no,
I've
it's
been
good.
it's been
Yeah,
shown
okay,
around.
that's cool. Yeah, you might have to show that to me because I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'll have to show it to you
Yeah.
definitely, man.
But okay. Um. Yeah. What were we? Yeah.
So when you're talking about in the
So
air where
yeah,
he's jumping in it,
He's jumping in the air, and then Vegapunk is stating that these two factions had different ideologies. He doesn't know who was right and wrong, and
yeah,
they
beef,
came
man.
head to head. And he mentioned, as he mentioned before, it was
Mm,
900 years ago. Yeah, that the country of the Joy
mm,
Boy was birthed for. And that
mm.
the country that Joy Boy was born into, it was very advanced. The civilization was very advanced.
Which is
It's like it's
crazy.
mad, yeah, it really is. And it's like the weapons that they use, like it would be so impossible to recreate with the modern technology they have today. And you see, you go back to Zoe, and basically you see all the mink tribes. They're listening as well. It's like, whoa, that's amazing. And then basically this is my favorite part. It goes back to and then you go back to a certain pirate called Foxy, and he's listening as well. He's like, what is this nonsense? He's talking peanuts, isn't it? What the hell? I like that. He still exists. He's still alive. He's Foxy's still there.
He got his mustache and his goatee now.
Yeah, he's on the way to, yeah, he does it. Oh my days. 2 years can change a man, bro. 2 years can change a man. Yeah, and you know what? Then he's like, oh, what's he bragging about? Blah blah blah. And then we go back to Vegapunk, and then that's where lies the problem. And then while he's about to explain that, we go back to Chassis, and then he's
Listen.
talking to Edison. Yeah, he's talking to
Mm.
Edison, and she's saying, "Look, we can't have anything happen to the Straw Hats before they leave." Honestly, I think she's talking to Edison, isn't she? Yeah. You know what? You might have to take this one because I'm getting confused.
Yeah, no, don't worry, I got this one, bro. I
Yeah.
got this. So basically, Stussy is trying to let Edison know, yeah, that basically there's nothing they can do but they have to just leave right now because things are getting out of control.
Oh,
Because with Edison, Edison's trying to say that there's no point in keeping the barriers anymore if they can't
mm,
stop these guys from. So basically, you know how the Goros have just come and invaded and then just gone through the labo phase and everything in it.
yeah, yeah.
There's no point in keeping it up in it. So they just have to let it,
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
so that the Straw Hats can just escape just like that.
But Matt Edison
He's
is
pretty much,
man up, man. Like
yeah,
fucking
he's pretty much
hell, bro.
he's pretty much done all he can
Yeah,
to help the Straw Hats, but he's on his pretty much on his last legs and he's gonna be dying. You
yeah.
know,
Another
it's funny
fucking
because
another.
when you see Jinbei and Jinbei is running,
He's
he's
carrying
carrying
Zoro
Zoro,
on his arms.
and then he's just like, and then
I'm on my
Jinbei's
way.
just like, yeah, he's on his way, and
And
then
then Zoro's like,
obviously,
don't apologize. No,
yeah,
we were fighting. He's like, what? And then he's like, Nami speaking to Jambe. He's like,
yeah,
what?
that's Nami,
Zoro,
yeah.
I'm gonna smack him after I see you, bro.
Because he's the reason that they're still there because they're waiting on him.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah,
Like,
you
Jambe,
know.
I'm on my way. Like, Zoro's
Yeah.
like, don't apologize to them. Shut up, man. We're the reason why we're late. Yeah, I love that, man. I love that.
You know.
And I just love that
So
he's just carrying it. Jembe don't even care. I know we're going. We're going now. No, I want to fight. No, we're going. Yeah, but now
you
he's
know.
like, oh, we have to go to the ships. It's gathering in that northeast coast, and
Yeah,
then
because we're
see
getting
we see
packed
all the
right now.
pirate. Yeah, we see all the pirates there. Like, no, wait, we see the giant ship there, and they're waiting for that one, innit?
Yeah.
But they can't
Yeah.
land on the water because they'll be bombarded. So
Mm.
and then we go back to Chassis, and then it's like that's already Stella would be
We're
upset with
talking
me.
about Stella. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like she's relieved that they will be upset with her. Like, nah, you wouldn't get out of there, but I know what to do. And it's like without
Mm.
Stella, what would I live for? That's what Shassi is saying. And then you see Kaku just a bit slumber like shit, because that's what they were friends though. Even there was some,
Yeah.
yeah, they were friends. You know what I
No,
mean?
they were friends.
And then we go back to seeing where we're back with Bonnie and them lot, and then they're fighting the Gorasai. I think it's Mars, isn't it? No, not Mars. Um, flipping, I can't remember this guy's name. Not Jupiter. Sorry, give me a sec. Give me a sec. I want to know what this guy's name is again. There's One Piece. Oh, then Venus. They're fighting
Yeah.
Venus. This whole guy. Yeah, yeah. So they're fighting Venus, and then he looks pissed. Like, look at him. He's just like, fuck. Need to sort this shit out now. He tries to strike down Bonnie, but Bonnie just like escapes out of the way, and then he literally
Mm.
cuts down like the headmaster of the pirate ship, innit? What is that? The head, not the head of the pirate in the ship, like a headmaster or something. I can't remember. Something along
Yeah.
those
It's a
lines.
headmaster. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Headmaster. And then we go back to
Bro, I just have to say I'm sorry, but Sanji, bro, he's been taking L's, man. Fat L's. My boy's been taking some mad fat L's, man, right now,
oh
man.
yeah,
Everyone,
I want to go back. I just saw him. He just literally just dropped to the floor. Like what the hell?
bro, it's just it's so bad because you let Vegapunk die, and then you say you're gonna protect everyone, but you're getting your ass beat. And I love him so much, but after the latest episode, when he was simping for Stussy, and now we're coming to this, bro, it's painful because we know he's so strong, but and this is why I've always said, Yasin, the only time he's ever so strong is when a woman's in danger. When her
Yeah,
life's in
clearly,
danger or someone, that's
yeah,
when he
clearly
just
that.
turns up,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
clearly that's not happening, is it? Right now, he's just
Mm.
taking L's, like you said. But yeah, anyway, after that, we go back to Vegapunk explaining the Void Century, and
Oh,
he's saying,
wait.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, that's it. I'm getting gassed, yeah.
Oh yeah, and he's talking. But basically, um, he's like, yeah, we were talking about the point that it came to a close after Joy Boy was defeated, and then basically, while that's happening, he's explaining it, but then
Mm.
Venus is like, do some, I don't know. Look how powerful this guy was, man. My man did one slice and he cut half of the island.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Bro,
Look how big
I'm
that,
seeing it. But
bro.
this is what I'm saying. Do you remember that lost podcast that I was telling? I can't remember which one it was, but I said, Joy Boy had a fight with these guys. I stated that, remember?
Yeah,
Those words came out of my mouth. I feel like them in the past, Joy Boy had a war with Emu and these guys. And whatever happened, these guys won that fight. That's my theory. That's my guess. My guess is Joy Boy went and fight with these guys, lost that fight, and now they've hid the history about what happened, what went down, only for
Yeah,
now Vegapunk to probably release
the
the
information
information
based
to
on
everyone around the world.
the
And then
pornography
now
site.
they,
Yeah,
yeah, and then now they're trying to hide that information because they're doing so desperately. They're trying
yeah,
so desperately, sorry, to just stop that information from
yeah.
leaking throughout the whole
No,
world.
you're
They
not
don't want
wrong.
anyone else.
Yeah, they don't want anyone
This is
to
my
find.
theory. My
Yeah, yeah.
theory is that Joy Boy lost to these guys. Whatever happened, it was because of these guys.
But then why would they try to stop it? Is it because they don't want anyone to know that they lived for that long?
You know what the thing is, though, Yasin, my bro.
Yeah,
Weirdly enough, you have to ask yourself this, right?
yeah.
If that was the case, wouldn't Garp and Sengoku and Kong and all of them be asking why they haven't aged, but they have?
That is true. Yeah.
Because
Well, hold
when
on.
the
Wasn't there like
if
a?
you could
It's weird
think
because you
about it,
say that. No, no, no. It's weird you can't because I'm just thinking about that scene where the five. No, but no, we did talk about this, didn't we?
think about
Uh,
it. They're the only guys I think that don't age. Everyone else has aged. During the
yeah.
time when
You know when? Yeah, I just want to go back. You know the part where we go back to learning about what happened with this about the archaeologists, and then
yeah
they negotiating like, oh, you guys need to stop like researching. They weren't
yeah
there
yeah
present in that island, were they? They were speaking through this transponders
they
there,
were
wasn't it?
speaking through the transponders now. They
So
wanted to
you didn't technically see how they look when they were younger, right?
no, you pretty much didn't. But in a sense, you knew that they were still the same age, and I'll tell you why. Because
Mm.
Clover was about to reveal the secrets about what was going on until they said eliminate him. Yes,
Yeah,
listen, I'll tell you why they already still they haven't aged. Do you remember? And it will show specifically why they haven't aged.
yeah.
Do you remember the what would I call that? All well, not the all for one. Like every man for himself battle in God Valley.
Yeah.
While they were in the younger years, those like guys like Garp,
Oh yeah,
Roger,
you see
Whitebeard,
images of
all
them
of them.
while they're there, innit? They didn't
Well,
age.
yeah, they were there in their younger years. Even the guy, what's his name, that was in charge of the God Knights. People say that it's Shanks is I can't remember his name.
Dad or granddad, one of those guys. Yeah,
Yeah, well, yeah. They were there when they were young. But then when you see Kuma as a kid, right?
yeah.
Who do you see that's approaching Kuma still looks the exact same?
Saturn. No,
Yeah,
yeah, not Saturn. Is it Saturn? No.
Saturn.
Yeah, Saturn.
Saturn
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
he looks the
He looks
exact
exact same.
same.
Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
those
yeah.
guys
They don't age.
have aged and gone old, have become older, while these guys have still stayed the same. So you have to question if that was the case, these guys would have just said, "Hang on a second, we're getting older, yeah, and you guys haven't even like you guys were old already, and you're still the
Yeah,
same."
they
Like
might. You know what? Is the thing is do they interact with the elders as much as you think? But then, yeah, Kazara would have like questioned it at some point, right? It's like,
yeah, but they're treating them like as if they're royalty, bro. Kizaru was
yeah,
making tea for Saturn before
yeah,
they
no,
came to
it's true
Egg.
though. Like they must have thought it at some point. Like, yo, don't you find it weird that they don't age? Like they
This is
must
what
have.
I'm trying.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
yeah.
what I'm trying to say. Like for some reason, I feel like they know, but they just. It's not like they're not aware. I feel like they are aware, but they just
They
let
just
it.
ignore it.
They brush it aside.
Man, you know what? Yeah, I would question. I'd be like, yo, come on, man. Like, I know it's not important, but these guys do not age. Like, don't you find that suspicious? Like, I
Yeah,
would
but
probably
if you
like,
did that,
yeah, no,
the
I
thing
get. That.
is,
I'll probably be like digging into something I should have doing that, but I would question that. But
executing.
I would even go to God, but like, yo, God, come on, man. Like nobody's you're untouchable. Like, even you have to say, like.
Weirdly enough, God can't do anything about that. The person that
Yeah,
can
but
only do
even
something about
yeah,
that,
but like I'll
and
speak to
he's
Garth about it. I'll be like, yo, Garth, come on, man. Like these
yeah,
guys
that's
don't
true.
age. Like,
But the
don't you
thing
find that
is,
a
the
bit
one
weird?
person that has the authority to actually challenge them is Kong. Do you remember Kong?
He does he? I didn't know that.
He's the commander in chief, but obviously he's below them. But if you needed to speak to someone about what they do, like about their situation and how they don't age, he's the one person you go to because Kong, at the time when they were young, was the fleet admiral. when Garp was the vice
Oh,
admiral.
okay. Yeah,
But
yeah.
now he was then now he went up a level and became the commander in chief, and then that's when Sengoku became the fleet admiral. But then obviously
Oh, okay.
Garp could have been the admiral, but chose to stay as the vice admiral. Then along comes the likes of Kizaru, Akainu,
Yeah, yeah,
Aokiji.
yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the person that you'd have to speak to is Kong because everyone's aged apart from them guys. They haven't aged
So
whatsoever,
if you
bro. You
spoke
have
to,
to.
okay, then if I speak to Kong, what do you think Kong would have said to me? Like, just to ignore it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Weirdly enough, just to ignore it because these guys are the highest authority in the world. Just
But like,
and
I
let's
would,
be,
but I'd genuinely go to Kong, like, come on, like, I know you're telling me to ignore it, but don't you find it a bit weird? Like, I'll try and
yeah, look,
I'll try and stay in, like, make him think about it. Like, look, I know you don't want to think about it, but come on, man, like, it's bare suspicious
bro.
that you
He would
told me.
agree with you. He
Yeah.
would absolutely agree with you. But you have to understand, these guys haven't been challenged for 900 years. What went down back in the day must have them mans must have been involved. And for 900 years, whatever happened, whatever life we've seen that's come and gone, Kong
Mm.
wasn't the first to know about these guys. Because remember, there was probably guys, Garp and Kong and Sengoku, them
Oh,
mans weren't
yeah,
the
yeah, you're
first.
probably
There
right.
was guys before them that probably passed away that probably just questioned, do you know what? These guys don't age, but there's nothing we can do about it because they're the highest authority of the world. We can't challenge them because they are the final answer to the world. Not knowing that there's someone else that they've been hiding. So get this, and I'm gonna say this. The day they all find out about Emu is the day I think everyone's gonna be challenging the world government because Garp doesn't know, Sengoku doesn't know, Akainu doesn't know. None of them know about Emu. Only one that knew about Emu is Sabo and Cobra. Cobra is now dead. Sabo, his life is pretty much they want to kill him because they found out the truth. And Wapo, those are the three guys that know. If word gets out that there's someone that was sitting in the highest authority, you don't think that Akainu and everyone's gonna be like, yo, what's going on here, bro? All of a sudden, you said there was no one that was supposed to sit on the seat, and now there's someone at the
Yeah,
seat,
yeah,
bro.
just someone see, yeah.
When that day happens, it's chaos, bro. Forget the fact that they're not aging. The moment they find that someone's on that seat, Yasin, chaos is up. The whole world is shaking. The whole world's already shaking because Vegapunk's saying that the whole world's sinking.
Mm.
But ask yourself this: when people are gonna start putting two and two together, like little kids are starting to be smart about the history when they're reading books, like you've seen in the last chapter with the girl when she's reading
Mm.
books about the 20 kings. Ask yourself this: when they find out about someone sitting on the seat, and they find out about the
Everyone,
disappearance of the islands, and they find out
yeah,
about
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
water rising, who do you
Mm.
think they're gonna start looking at when they think about all the situations that's been happening? They're gonna put two and two together, and they're gonna be like, oh,
Hold
hang
on,
on a
that's
second,
a bit weird.
yo,
That song to start
if
off
there's
with it.
someone on the seat, and then these islands have gone missing. The authority
There's,
have something to answer for this because they're the ones that have to. Because with the weapons and all this and all, bro, the whole world is gonna start questioning. It's gonna be, bro, it's gonna be bonkers. The day
yeah,
that secret gets released, it's going to. Because I told you the three people that just know about Emu, Cobra dead, Sabo, everyone's well, they want the
everyone's
secret
off
or
it.
whatever.
Yeah, he's
Everyone's
off.
after him. Wapo, well, everyone's pretty much after him. He's just in
But the thing is,
hiding.
Wapo, they don't know about Wapo knowing that they know it. It's like, get it? Like, he's
They
like,
know
shit.
that someone. They know that someone was there. They know that someone was there, but whoever was there, bro, you'd be surprised. They know some because when they saw when Cobra got shot, and then Wapo was just like, oh shit, Cobra got shot.
Mm.
One of the girls they turned around and witnessed that there was someone hiding behind the wall. That's when Wapo was like, shit, time to go. Ran, grabbed Vivi, was just like, yo, we need to get out of here. Anywhere, and Vivi was just like, where are we going? Anywhere but
Where
here.
but here? I need to be gone yesterday. Like, that's how you get
Exactly.
gone.
Exactly, my bro. It needs to be gone
Yeah,
yesterday, bro. Because you just know that they
yeah,
know
yeah.
whoever's hiding behind that wall. They don't be surprised. They'll probably find out.
Mm.
So if the Navy ever found out that there was someone sitting in the seat, you don't think they're gonna start war with the Gorosei? They probably
Yeah,
would. It will be
yeah,
it
yeah.
will be
That's
the
right. The world
what
got
it would
got
be.
Navy
It
against the
will be
world.
the Navy against the world government.
Yeah, right, it's
And
true.
then that will split, and then you got like the pirates in the background be like, "Oh shit, I didn't see this coming." But hey, you know what? We might as
Yeah,
well join the
yeah,
Navy. Do you
exactly
know what I
right.
mean?
Ah, then.
Yeah.
Where were we? I was
So
just
yeah,
like,
you slashed. Sorry, my bad.
you
Yeah,
slashed the, you
yeah,
slashed the
you
island.
slashed.
Yeah, yeah. You slashed
Mm,
the island. Yeah, yeah. And
which
then
is
they,
crazy
it's
though, man.
mad.
So he
It's
must be a
mad.
strong
He's
swordsman.
yeah, he's strong. He's strong. And then when he slashes the island, you see everyone just falling down.
Yeah.
See it,
Falling
all of
out,
them were
bro.
just falling down. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
And then Vegapunk is still like telling about the history of what he read about the poneglyph, and
Oh, man.
then he's
Those
saying that
old
the world
masters
is
there.
actually he's like saying the world is actually made of series of islands, yeah, and you've been sailing
Mm.
between them, which is really hard. And many people never
Mm.
experience any of their own cultures at home. And everyone's like, yeah, well, duh, we know the sea's dangerous, but
Mm.
this shared understanding of the world doesn't actually apply to the world that happened 1,000 years ago, because something happened during the void century that caused the world to sink. And what we're living in is like pieces of that continent that existed time ago, and everyone's just shocked. We go back to the Revolutionary Army, and they all shocked. Like, what? You that has to be a joke.
Yeah, no,
And
Sabo. Look at Sabo's face. He knows,
but
bro. He knows.
he knows.
He
He's
knows,
the
bro.
only like Dragon.
Because he,
Like
he saw what
you see
happened.
Dragon. He's like, and but Sabo knows he's pissed. Oh shit.
Sabo knows because he actually witnessed what happened to Louisia, bro.
Yeah,
Look at his
yeah,
face,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
like, bro. He knows.
yeah, yeah. And then he's like, the world that happened a millennia ago sleeps underneath this bottom of the sea. And I like the panel, yeah, where you get to zoom into the water, and it's actually like you see like a fragment of like a lost civilization there. Do you see it?
Oh,
Like
bro, that's
that,
what I'm
yeah, it's mad.
saying.
Yeah, it's like you see a whale and all these giant fishes. Yeah, and then
Mm.
yeah, it's just shocked. Everyone's shocked about that, innit? And then the fact that one, and then he continues he continues on. He's like, look, the fact that one can assume that in the past there were like number of continents out there, and then
Mm.
basically in the world we're still the same. Yeah, this bit is taking me like it's like what from understanding is like the water level risen over 200 meters because of what happened, and that's a lot. 200
That's
meters, basically.
is a
That is
lot,
a lot.
bro.
Yeah,
Have you
and
measured?
then
Have you measured like 5 meters?
it's 5 meters.
When Thing
That
was saying when Doflamingo was saying that 5 meters it becomes uninhabitable. I remember just getting a measuring tape, pulled 5 meters, and I said, "Yo, I
yeah,
haven't even reached 5 meters. It's 2 meters, and look how high it is."
yeah,
So you
five
can
meters.
imagine what 200, 200 meters is crazy.
200 meters, and that's what everyone's saying, and there people are comparing it like a battleship, yeah, a giant one is like 60 meters long. Yeah, no wonder
Mm.
why the world vanished. And then basically, it's like it's mad to think that it's 200 meters. That's massive, bro. Yeah,
Oh,
and then you cut back to like certain areas in the world, and then like they're wrapping their heads around what happened. It's like you go back to Joke Town. What was that town called again?
you go back to Thingstown, Nami's
The one,
village.
yeah, we got to Nami's village. Yeah, yeah, but the one where everyone's laughing. There was a certain I can't remember its name. It's
Oh,
like
Mocktown.
Mocktown, and they're still laughing at him. It's like, yeah, this guy's lying. What the hell, man?
Yeah,
And
you
it's
know
no
they're gonna
way.
be the first one. They're gonna be the first
Yeah,
one to go,
definitely.
bro.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna be. And then you go back to Chopper's homeland, and then they're listening to it as well. It's like, oh shit, that's mad. And then there's
You
a
see,
certain
even old characters
yeah, they're
from back
listening.
in
That's what I like. That's what I
Barrett.
like about these chapters. Like I said, everyone's
Mm,
listening. Everyone is
yeah,
listening.
everyone, bro. Barrack Works is listening. Former Barrack Works, Crocodiles, former and
Yeah,
guys,
everyone
all
is.
listening, bro.
They're all listening.
Crazy, man.
And then it's like there's a certain island. It's like, hey, you know what? That mountain's just about 200 meters tall. Imagine the sea level rising up to that high. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
Oh
they compared it.
my,
It's mad. 200 meters.
bro,
Like they would
bro,
never survive. You know what I mean?
bro. This is why the girls say I'm getting vexed right now, bro.
Shit. Like he's like, you know what I mean? Like shit. What the fuck, man? But then you later find out, look, yeah, just because like the thing is though, even though like we're living on parts of that continent,
Yeah,
that everyone would assume it was nature that did it, but no, it was
no.
actually a man-made disaster, and then that's when everyone's freaking out. It's like, what? That can't be right. You know what I mean? Like
Mm,
like it would you would assume, yeah, it would be a man-made no, it would like be a natural
natural
disaster
disaster, yeah.
that made
But when
everyone
you
but the fact that it was man-made, that's even like you can't. That's even fucking
That's it.
crazier. You know what I
That's
mean?
when you
It is.
start pointing fingers. You're like, yo, who did this, man? Who's the reason this world's in a messed up state that they're in right now? In a
Yeah.
messed up place that it's in right now.
Yeah. And then you go back to you go back to Vivi and Wapo, like they're there. What the hell? They're listening as well. No, like I said, no, everyone's listening. And then basically, sorry, I'm just trying to read this. If such a happened would caused by natural cause, then
Don't
the
worry about that.
initial disaster would have spanned several centuries and inflicted slow but continued damage upon the world. Yeah, sorry. This is my Vegapunk goes scientific, and I'm just like I'm getting lost. I'm like, what?
Yeah, because basically, you know what he's saying? This is what he's
Yeah,
saying. He's
yeah.
saying, you know, the natural disaster, it wouldn't have happened within a single century. That can't
Okay,
happen. It can't happen that quick. Sorry, it can't happen that. Sorry, it can't happen that quick. You know, when
okay.
a natural disaster takes over, like when a sea levels are rising,
It
it
takes time.
doesn't. It takes proper time for that to
Oh,
have
okay.
happened. Man-made weapons, whatever happened, caused the situations for it to
Mm,
happen so quickly. So that explains why the sea levels and everything's rising so fast. Because this thing does not happen within like the span of a century. It takes even
yeah,
longer than that, you
yeah.
know. But all of
And
a
that's
sudden, something.
yeah. Okay,
Mm,
okay. Thanks for that. He goes fancy and tick. I'm like, what's he talking? Okay, it took me a long, but
mm,
I'm glad you. Fine. And then he's like, look, like you said, this could not have happened in a single century. Like this dramatic shift.
mm,
He's like, so the cause of it is something else. And then he when he detected that the sea levels were rising the other day, mind you, what happened with Lelusia, he had his answer,
mm.
and he knew the cause of it, and he also confirmed the existence. And it was an ancient weapon that sank the world 800 years
Oh,
ago.
we are getting, bro. We are
And
listen,
then
bro. We're getting.
he's saying it still exists today. And that moment that stirred that happened a while back. Like he's saying, in other words, the war that happened in that void century never actually ended. Do you get it?
It's
And
still
then you
happening,
see
bro.
it's still happening to this day, innit? And you see Emu, he's just like he's pissed. He's like,
He's, yo,
"Ugh."
we can tell he's already pissed, bro. Whatever he,
Look
bro,
at
he,
him.
she,
Look, he
he's
literally went,
pissed, bro. The
"Ugh."
eyes look like he's ready, bro. Whatever they, no, this person is pissed. When they get revealed, bro, the
Yeah.
silhouette is hiding, but I can tell
Ah,
just from the eyes that
he's
this guy is
crazy.
just vexed right now, man.
Like,
The whole secret's
fuck.
coming out. Vegapunk's dead. Because
Vegapunk is dead.
he's dead,
Vegapunk
bro.
is dead.
'Cause if he's bro, imagine if he was saying this when he was alive. His life would have been, bro. Everyone, bro, the whole chorus, everyone would have been like, no, what after he's dead? Because he's just like, yep, now I'm gonna. This is Vegapunk. I'm dead now, right? So
Yeah,
what
you
have
know
I
what?
got to
Fuck, no, no.
lose?
This is the best way. You know what? I'm like he finds out. You know what? Because I've died. Fuck you, lot. I'm revealing everything. As soon as I die, everyone's fine. I'm leaking the DMs, man. Fuck you. No, no, what? That's what that 5L is like. What? Were you leaking the DMs? Yeah, I'm fucking leaking the DMs. What are you gonna do, bros? Ah. We
Hey,
need to
hey,
find
hey,
that. We need
yes,
to find legit. It's like
bro.
we need to find that phone now. What the fuck?
Bro, I'm gonna be real with you. If I was one of them like advisors for the girls and I'm sitting in the corner just looking at the girls I just be
Yeah.
like to them, you guys brought this upon yourself, you know, because you really could have just kept him alive, but you decided to kill him off, knowing that this is what he would have done without even realizing it.
They
This
would
is
have
all
turned
of
around
you.
and like, "Oh, we didn't know he was gonna leak the DMs though, did we know that?
Oh
Yeah,
well,
but
yeah,
still,
exactly. But let's common sense, innit? He had the only secret that kept him alive. Well, realize this. The only secret that he had, the only reason why he had that secret is because he was alive.
yeah,
You kept him alive, only to want to kill him off afterwards, for him to now say, you know what, that's happened. Now that you've done that, you've killed me, I'm just gonna reveal everything.
yeah, I'm gonna leak the
That was
DMs.
your,
Like legit,
that was your,
he was gonna leak the DMs. I wanna fucking leak
yeah,
the DMs. Yeah, fuck you
that
lot.
was
Yeah,
basically, that
that
was your,
was basically it.
he was the reason why humans were safe in the first place. And you went and
Yeah,
killed him off, and then all of a sudden now you're trying to get mad because he's leaking. Bro, man, get out of here, bro. That's on
exactly.
you
Mind
guys,
you, if
man.
you said that to them, you would get killed. But in a hypothetical scenario,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. No, you're right. No, he would have been killed. The moment he said it, he would have been killed.
no.
But
If you were,
listen,
like, as you said, if you were the advisors, and then you said that to them,
oh
you know
yeah,
you
nah,
would get
yeah,
killed.
then yeah,
You
I
know
would have
you
been,
get
yeah,
killed. Yeah, you'd
yeah,
be
I'd
dead.
get killed.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
realistically speaking, I'd have been like, well, you
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what? I was right because they're now getting angry. That's why they killed me off as well. Because Do you know, at the end of the day, what's happening is all on their fault. It's their fault. Pretty much, he was their
Yeah,
reason why.
yeah,
He was their reason why they've been surviving this long. Now that they've
yeah.
killed him off,
They,
he's just like,
you know what it was? It's like they thought, yeah, we're using this guy because he's smart. He can make weapons for us. But Vegapunk was like,
mm,
nah, you know what? I know what you guys are doing. Yeah, don't think I'm playing dumb. I'm literally the smartest man alive. What do you think was gonna
mm,
happen? Like, you didn't think you didn't think that I know that you were gonna betray me afterwards. Like, I predicted my own
mm.
death. Yeah.
The man had a trump card. He knew
Yeah,
what was
he had a
happening.
trump card. Yeah, he had
Bro,
it.
he was just.
No, you literally said I activated my. You activated my trap card. You literally did like a Yu-Gi-Oh. Boom.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. You know when you're like, when you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and you're like, bro,
Yeah.
this is my final attack. You're done for, and it's just like, not today.
Nah.
And
You
then you're
activated
like,
my trap
this.
card. What?
That's what he did. And then
And
now
you
doing this
literally
thing
just
with,
pieced out. Fuck you lot. I'm like, what?
bro, bro, that's what I'm saying. And now he's just like, yo, fuck you,
Nah,
lot, I'm out, bro. I've done my
I'm
bit. The whole
out.
world now knows.
Nah, nah,
Do you
nah.
know
What
what I
the fuck
mean?
is Nick at the DM? Now, what the fuck? Where is he? Where's his phone? Where's his phone? Like that's legit. What's happening? Yeah.
You know, these guys are so angry, yeah, that they'd want to
Yeah.
kill him again, knowing that he's dead
Yeah.
already. They'd want to
Bro.
kill him again. Bro, this
Exactly.
is.
Emu's like, you have to imagine Emu's like the leader of the group here. Yeah. If you were to put it, and then you got that in the friendship group, you got that leader. It's like, yeah, fuck yeah. And then like Vegapunk was like the one that could bully the most, but he was smart. Yeah, he got smart.
Mm,
And after he died, he's like, you know what? Well, fuck you lot for yeah. I knew you guys were using me. I'm leaking the DMs, and now everyone's
mm.
pissed. You know, I mean, like, fuck.
Listen,
Yeah,
before we end this, yeah, I'm gonna say something to you, right? I've
yeah,
noticed what Oda's done, right?
yeah, yeah,
And he's a smart man because this story, One Piece could have ended chapters ago, right? Let me
yeah,
tell you why it could have ended chapters ago. Do you
yeah,
remember when Kizaru and or Aokiji were first introduced?
yeah,
So Aokiji first introduced into that little small island when he stopped the sea monster and froze the whole ocean
yeah.
and saved all, well, allowed the people to cross, you know.
Yeah,
And then you had Kizaru when he came in Sabodi Archipelago, however you pronounce it. Just replace those two with evil Akainu. Just replace them with Akainu.
yeah, yeah,
The Straw Hats are dead.
yeah,
Now, when you look at it from that perspective, the Straw Hats don't make it to any other island. Any other island that's happened thus far, all these islands that have been taken over by other, um, the only island that would have been saved would have been Alabasta. But come to this point, yeah, it would have been finished. But every other island after that, yeah, would have been like in the state that they're in right now if it wasn't for Luffy and his crew coming in and taking. This is what I'm saying. The moment that if Akainu was the one that turned up in either of those islands where it was Aokiji or Kizaru that showed up,
mm,
no one's gonna know the secret about this. No one's ever gonna find out.
yeah,
And then at that point, it's finished. So we'd look at it like this. How do we know, yeah, that there weren't a group of pirates before the Straw Hats?
mm,
Well, Roger was one of them, but he wasn't like he was tackling. He found out the truth, but he wasn't like he was tackling the Gorosei and every one of them head on. He was
mm,
just Pirate King because he found out the truth about the history of the thing.
mm.
But before that, how do we know they weren't pirates before that was actually trying to do the same thing but never got this far? Because you have to understand, you know, Brooks Pirates, yeah, the Rumbar Pirates, they're older than Rogers Pirates.
Yeah, they're like 8. He's like 80, isn't he? Or 9.
Yeah, bro. He's more than that, but he's added on to the age. He's older. That's why he was like to Big Mom. He called her a young girl, bro. He's like young child, bro. You don't know who I used to be back in the day. Do you know what I mean? These
Yeah,
kids. This is what I'm saying. We don't know what happened within the 900 years, but I can. My guess is, yeah, there were pirates, yeah, that probably found out the history about what's going on, but never made it this far as what Luffy and them man has. Because in a sense, you could say that Akainu was the one at the time when he was an admiral, got let go to go after these pirates and kill them and this and that. Unfortunately, he wasn't there when the Straw Hats were causing mayhem because it was only Aokiji, who A is always kind of soft in a way, and Kizaru, who's B, who's always some sort. He's slow, doesn't take things seriously. If he did, if they were like, if both of them were like Akini, the story would have finished then and there. Now you're seeing firsthand, yeah, how chaotic it is. Every time the Struts turn up to an island, they've come to Egghead Island. This madness has just begun, and it's only just the beginning because it's only going to get worse from here on out. Guys, I can tell you
yeah,
right now, we're now going to find out the truth about what Emu and them mans did to Joy Boy. back 900 years ago.
Yeah, man, yeah, mad. It's like fuck. It's like the fact that he's just telling everyone like shit, man. Look, I'm just letting you know that 900-year war, yeah, it's still happening,
It's
and
still happening
you know,
today, which is
and the fact
crazy. That
and the
shocked
fact,
me.
yeah, and I'm also letting you know, yeah, the world that we live in, yeah, it's like it's only living in like the top part of it, right? There's an actual world underneath us that sank. It's like okay, and you'd think yeah, it's a natural disaster, but it's not. Someone actually went out of the way to make that shit happen. It's like okay, and you know what? That shit is done by an ancient weapon, and
Mm.
you know is this how you break it down? It's like, and it's if you think about the war still are going on, so you know what I mean. This you just broke it down like that. It's like fuck. If you were to break it down like that, yeah, that's what he literally just said. You know what I mean?
Oh, bro, I'm telling you, I don't know what to say, bro. But all I could feel the rage in his
Yeah,
eyes,
you
bro.
look
Just like,
pissed. You look pissed.
like the girl,
Fuck
bro, as well,
Vegapunk.
you know.
Yeah, fuck Vegapunk, man. But you know what?
Mm.
But you know what? Yeah, it's
But
the chapter itself, though. It yeah, it's just another lore heavy chapter. Like
yeah,
there wasn't much. It's nice to see what everyone was doing. Yeah, that's always nice. You know, it's like I said,
mm,
it shows that yeah, the world, the message is getting broadcast everywhere. About you know
mm,
what I mean, and you get to see everyone's reaction, and you get to find out more about what's happening. You know what I mean? It's good. You get to more find out about
mm.
Joy Boy. You know what happened. That the world they live in is wicked, man. You know what I mean? Good chapter. Again, not heavy action based. You know that some people, other than you see bloody Venus just cutting the island in half. That's cool. I mean, but the last time we saw that happening was when Lord did that to what you call it, Pang Hazard. Remember, he cut the island in half.
Yeah,
But I think he based that on his powers, isn't it? The all purple fruit.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, no, yeah.
that was cool. That was cool.
That was nah, that was good. Ah, mate. So
But you know what? You know what? Weirdly enough, as we record this, Horsey hasn't read 116. So when we record the next
mm.
chapter, he's gonna be more hyped than I am. Because I read it. I read it today as we recorded this. Like, and I was like, shit's about to go down. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Oh
what's
man,
it?
I can't wait to discuss, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
let
Oh,
me,
you know what?
you know,
You know what? The thing is, we're gonna be recording as the report. When we discuss it, it's gonna be hype. Don't get me wrong, because it's still gonna be fresh in our minds. But
yeah,
yeah,
it's
let's end the
definitely.
episode today. You know what I mean? You know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I
Good
appreciate it.
chapter.
It was a good
I
chapter. It was
like
a
the
good
law.
chapter. Yeah, it was a good little chapter.
More question marks,
Oh yeah,
mystery to be
definitely more
solved.
question marks. We'll see. Definitely more question marks.
Mm.
But yeah, if you guys enjoyed watching us talk about One Piece, please consider liking and subscribing. You know what I mean? You mean a
Yeah,
lot. Don't comment down
always
below.
helps.
Yeah, it always helps, man. Comment down below. Tell us what you think. Tell us what we said was wrong. And anything, but it's nice to know that people are listening. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But yeah, we're just gonna sign off there. You know, as you said,
Yep.
subscribe. Yeah,
Yep.
and
All right, guys. Thank you, and have a good evening. Take
peace.
care. Bye.
Bye.